In my years of video production, one main thing I've learned is that good quality audio is key. Viewers will forgive bad video quality as long as the audio is good. Now, they don't always know that they're doing this, but it's a well-known fact in the industry. Get your audio right and you're more than halfway there. But the problem with that is that good audio costs quite a lot, doesn't it? Hey, I'm Adam and welcome to my channel Musing of a Man. We do tech and gear reviews here, as well as tips and tricks and tutorials. So if this is your first time here and that sounds like your kind of thing, you know what to do. Also, give us a like if you do enjoy this video. We're still a pretty small channel here and a little love goes a long way. So FotoWelt sent me their WM-100 setup for review, but they aren't paying me anything for this. All opinions expressed in this video are my own. With that said, if you've clicked on this video looking for some real world examples of this setup, you'll already have at least a small opinion of your own, because that's all you've been listening to so far. And bear in mind that my estate is not exactly the quietest. There's also a little bit of wind, and of course we're directly under a flight path. Videographer's nightmare. I have the transmitter right here in my pocket and the mic capsule is clipped right here. The receiver is all the way over there where you are, connected to a rather ingenious clip that clips into the main clip that can be mounted on the hot shoe of your camera, or in my case onto the small rig cage I have with the A7 III. Did I just say clip enough? Both the transmitter and receiver have built-in batteries which are charged with micro USB, both of them, so I need two chargers. No, they also include a USB splitter with two micro USB connections running to a single USB-A, so you can charge them both at the same time. The documentation states that the batteries need 3 to 5 hours for a full charge and will last for 6 to 8 hours of operation. Now, I've got to say, I've charged them once when they arrived and I've used them on 2 client shoots so far, one with a talent presenting to camera like this for an advert, and the other for a client whose videos I present, and now, well, this video, and I haven't charged them again so far. To ensure longer operation on set, however, and to avoid batteries dying in the middle of a shoot, you can also power these with little power banks while they're on. A couple of those little, pen-sized packs and you'd be pretty much set for all day worry-free battery life. One little bugbear is that the transmitter has a battery indicator on it, but the receiver doesn't. I guess I'll just charge the receiver when the transmitter needs charging, as they're pretty much turned on at the same time, and well, they have identical batteries in them, but I don't know, I would have liked a separate one for each. That said, they do power down together. When you power down the transmitter, the receiver goes off too, or at least into standby. It wakes back up again once the transmitter is powered back on. Handy, eh? There are 4 preset channels that you can select from to ensure that you're on a clean and uninterrupted signal, and the transmission is through the UHF frequencies. The manufacturers also use a total of 20 channels across the production of this, so if you get multiple sets of these, each should have at least one unique channel from the others. The receiver has both a line out and a headphone monitoring port. These outputs are of course pushing very different levels, and although the headphone out is intended for monitoring, if you have a headphone out on your camera, you have the choice of using either for your main out. That said, the best setup I've found on the Sony A7 III is out of the line out on the receiver and the audio setting on the camera set to around 11. Turn it up to 11. That's a joke, there's much higher than 11. Coming straight out of the headphones into the A7 III is a much stronger signal, but you're all the way down to like 1 to avoid any kind of clipping, and it's still really hot. The working distance on the instructions states 50 meters. And also when I started filming this video, I was testing it and I was starting to get little clips. What I found is that when the mic receiver, the transmitter, was on my back, it was trying to come through me. And I mean, I'm not that big, am I? So yeah, if in doubt, making sure that the transmitter and receiver have pretty much uninterrupted line of sight is key to making sure that you don't get in the edit and start to tear your hair out. And although that kind of breakout can be annoying, it is to be expected at this price point. They're around 130 quid, and that, my friends, is a whole lot cheaper than the equivalents from the big brands. As you can hear, it's a very workable audio signal, and one that, as I've said, is more than enough for client work. The signal is a little toppy compared to a wired phantom powered lapel mic I've used in the past, but I mean, that's an XLR input and has to be plugged into my Zoom field recorder to work. Plus the fact I've not been able to monitor the audio when I'm out in the field with that setup. With this, when I'm behind the camera, there's no problem. In post with this setup, I've just needed to boost the lows a little, and it all comes, well, as you can hear, pretty good. It all comes pretty well packaged in a protective foam cutout case, and other than the batteries depleting over time, I can see me using this setup on many shoots to come for a good while. It also comes with the charging cable, as I said earlier, 2 mic clips, one wired and one more sturdy, 2 small wind muffs, and together with the small jack-to-jack patch lead, and also a separate male to female connector to be put in line when using the receiver with a mobile phone. That's a really great addition to get better audio even when shooting with a mobile device, but sadly, my P20 Pro doesn't have a headphone jack, and I lost the adapter that came with the phone within about the first 5 seconds of opening the box. Let me know in the comments what you think of the audio quality. Is it better than what you were thinking? If you've come to this video from seeing it on Amazon thinking, has anyone done a review? I'd love to know. Links in the description if you do fancy picking one up yourself. Even if you've looked on Amazon, if you click through me, it'll give a little bit of a cookie, you know, it gives us a little bit of a kickback. It doesn't cost you any more. And yeah, it really helps out the channel. So that's it from me. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a like. And if you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notified. My name's Adam. This is Musing of a Man. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.